Since the Christian unity movement and the rise of ecumenism in the 1930s, the Anglican-Orthodox dialogue and conversations, both formally and informally, have continued. Our own Bishop Gregg, who is with me today, has been a part of those conversations and a significant contributor to many of the writings on it. Welcome, Bishop.
Thank you.
He's just getting back from Crete, and I wanted him to say a brief word to you about that work that they did in Crete, and also where you can get more information on the Anglican Orthodox dialogue.
The meeting in Crete in September was the beginning of the new phase of this dialogue. Depending on how you count, it's the third or the fourth phase. The previous documents, the Moscow Statement, the Dublin Statement, and the most recent one, Church of the Triune God, and supplemental documents can be found on the Anglican Communion website. And you can go and follow the ecumenical links, and it'll take you to those documents, which are downloadable and printable. In this new phase, the Episcopal Church is represented by the Reverend Dr. Tom Ferguson, who is the Deputy Ecumenical Officer for the Episcopal Church, and myself, and we are two of 15 members from the Anglican Communion. The Anglican Communion co-chair is Archbishop Roger Herft of Perth, Australia. Excellent. He's really, really quite good. This new phase will eventuate in a document, some kind of statement, but at this point, what's there is the communique from the Crete meeting. Exactly what the document will be produced will be, and when it will be produced remains to be seen. The unfolding of the process is a lot like reception after a decision. It unfolds until it's done. But this is really important, and I think that we contribute. The International Anglican-Orthodox Theological Dialogue is an international commission composed of Anglicans, 15 Anglicans and 15 Orthodox members from all over the world. The Orthodox team is composed of theologians, lay and ordained, from churches affiliated with the Patriarchate of Constantinople and the Patriarchate of Moscow, which includes a range of churches from the church in Georgia to the church in Romania, the church in Serbia, the church in Ethiopia.
Really?
Metropolitan Peter of Aksum, which is outside of Addis Ababa. So it's a very interesting international body. Our members come from Australia, from Canada, from Great Britain, from Scotland. I think that covers everybody, but it's a very international body. We meet about once a year, every 12 to 18 months. Until our work is done.
Until the work is done. Now, there is more on this conversation with Bishop Gregg included in this Please Note, direct links to it. It's in 3 parts, and it's been an absolutely fascinating conversation, and I invite you to share in it. If you want copies of Church of the Triune God, they can be found at the Anglican Communion website, which is also linked in this edition of Please Note. Bishop Gregg, thank you, my friend, and welcome back from Crete.
Thank you.
God bless.